Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Good evening, messenger.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
You convinced us that you were the last messenger.
Allahu Akbar.
How many other bastard children do you have?
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button.
Good evening.
And let me just get us out of here, man. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming in. The award-winning film, 9 Wives. Go ahead and do yourself a due diligence and pick that up. Thank you guys in advance. And yeah, man, we're in the Oscar qualifying film festival next month, which is the highest honor you can possibly get when you're doing the film festival circuit outside of winning that film festival. You know, so I want to say thank you guys. We're approaching 2,000 buys, which I think is incredible for an independent filmmaker to jump it off. And I'm reintroducing myself to y'all, so I completely understand the hesitance. But in the meantime, between time, you know, thank you guys. All right. I heard an interview with Timothy Bradley. Oh, click the link. It's down in the description box. I heard an interview with Timothy Bradley yesterday, and he said he wanted to not show up to the fight. But he says, what type of man would I be if I didn't honor my word? What type of man would you be if you didn't honor your moral compass? I think your moral compass is bigger than that. And you know, I'm not going to hold him accountable. I'm just using him as the example. These guys are athletes. These guys aren't civil rights leaders. These guys aren't the next leader of the black community, or the leader of boxing. These guys are just fighters, man. You know, and I've come to the realization, August 2021 has just reminded me that they're just fighters. They're going to take care of their family. They're not going to pass up a check to stand on what they believe in. You know, Andre Ward said the same thing, but I'm gonna wait till tonight. I know Andre Ward has a fighter on the card, so he's complicit too. You know, if you think it's wrong, why are you fighting on the same card? You understand? Because if that was because here's the catch. If that was a KKK member, oh man, mass media and the fans would force you to pull out of the fight. But when it's an individual choice, I mean, it goes silent. Only you can question your morality and whether it's right or wrong. And, you know, you got to live with that. And everybody knows, I can honestly say not 99.9%, 100% of y'all that will watch this video will say, you know what? Fred always fights for what he believes in. He always stands. He never budges, as you guys saw in the film. The trailer that led into this film. Led into this video. I'm standing on it. It's the truth. I've done my research. You know, 61-year-old man should be having sex with a 15-year-old. I just and call himself the last messenger of Allah. But, you know, men and women want to believe it and, you know, pray to a false god. That's on them. But as I sit here and really think about boxing and the decision Timothy Bradley made, it's a decision 95% of fighters would make. Trust me on that. They can talk all they want. Maybe 5% would say, you know what, I'm gonna pass up my check. You know, and I know me unsubscribing to ESPN Plus is only a $6.99 decision. And at the end of the day, it is just that, just a $6.99. But it's something I believe in. You know, and I can give you guys hundreds of examples in boxing that I've stood on something and never wavered. And it is what it is. Like I said, this platform is just going to be an echo chamber. Fred ain't doing none of that. You don't hear no media members going to get Oscar Valdez and ask some questions about anything. Bob Arum, no one at top rank, no one on that Indian commission. No one's asking nobody no questions. You know why? Because they're complicit. They're cowards. Media members are cowards. And this is why I'm tonight what's today? September 11th. Ironically, is today September 11th? No, excuse me, Friday, September 10th. I'm inducting myself into the moral Hall of Fame as it pertains to standing up for what you believe in. If you believe in it, you believe in it. And so many people tuck their tail and hide and lay silence. Silence is a sin. Isn't that what Martin Luther King said? Everyone want to listen to the I Have a Dream speech when it's convenient, the third week in January. The third Monday in January, I should say. I have a dream. How about when you turn your back or pretend something doesn't exist and it's on your right side? That song Hurricane by Kanye is pretty dope to me. Oh man. So that's all I got to say, man. At the end of the day, man, stand on what you believe in. With this brother Polite, R. Kelly, and my film, I've realized that people will protect something, will protect something because it infringes upon what they believe in, even though it's wrong. I've seen men. Oh my God, it's just terrible to even think about that. Grown men protect other grown men, destroying little kids. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I stand on this. I think it's wrong. Um, Boxing is just entertainment for me at this point. Sports is just entertainment. 95% of athletes won't make that sacrifice. Trust me. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna align themselves with someone that will help them make a lot of money. For example, the latest example was Nike, LeBron James, and the NBA. Y'all thought the NBA was taking a stand? No, they were selling merchandise. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Colin Kaepernick got Nikes. Colin Kaepernick got Barney and James. What is that? Barney and Barney? Whatever that Ben and Jerry's, the ice cream. The ice cream. He got he got a first look deal with Time Warner, Netflix, something like that. So it worked out for him. He got a settlement with the NFL. It worked out for him financially. This is why our greatest examples of leadership often end up broke, not because they can't work, not because they can't make a great living, because so many doors are closed to them, for one, because of what they stand for, and two, because of their moral compass. And when you got someone who stands on that, 70% of the world will tell you to leave them alone, you know. And it is what it is, man. Salute the men like Malcolm X, man. Just greatness, man. Everyone want to say by any means necessary, but don't want to incorporate that in their life. Make it make sense. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Anyways, barbershop conversations, man. You guys have a splendid evening, day. Oh, and y'all said Bob Arum is my A1 best friend. Well, I unsubscribe. And make it make sense, y'all. The reason why y'all say it because my words hold y'all accountable. And y'all think a black man is God in boxing. Y'all think Al Heyman's God. All he cares about is money. All Bob Arum wants to do is all he cares about is money. He wants to make money. It's a business. He just has he's just cool enough to keep on promoting from his couch. It's easier that way. So, anyways, I challenge you guys. What you stand for? What you believe in? I see all y'all tweeting about it. I see people making videos, Instagramming, stories. Drew Titan said something last summer. He says, "You can tell a man by how he spends it, where he spends his money." Struck my chord. It was a Sunday evening. Yep, yep. For real, for real. Barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.